what's up, ladies and gents? xcalizorz here, bringing you some. Oh my God! It's Modern Warfare 3. Why? Why am I doing this to you? I don't know. Before any of you get the wrong idea, I have not picked up Modern Warfare 3. I am done, finished, finito. It's done. But what this is I guess I owe it to you guys to tell you why I quit Modern Warfare 3 since Black Ops 2 was about to come out, and may as well talk about it while it's still relevant to anything at all. Because Black Ops 2 is not really going to matter, so I figure I owe you guys that much. It's been my last session played, and I actually still have it recorded, or the file on my computer was on January 31st, so I am 6 months clean, and I'm sure someone will point out that I have played it a little bit after that, but that was just Rusty brought over a friend. He wanted me to demonstrate how to use the M14 to him because he couldn't figure it out, so I showed him a little bit, and I ended up telling him that he should just use the Striker, which, by the way, is still good post-nerf. So I don't know what people are complaining. Oh, they neutered the Striker. It's so bad. Remember, I was the one who said I thought it was great when I first unlocked it. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. Striker's still good. But anyway. So the first answer is going to be the simple answer. And this is what I want you guys to tell people who comment asking, why no more Modern Warfare 3? Because I know it's going to come up in the next few months. Pops up every now and then. Even though I'm going to post the video, it's still going to pop out because not everyone is going to see every video I ever make. Understandable. So I want you guys to tell them I didn't like it, so I stopped playing it. I finally took my advice, my own advice, you know, ever since Modern Warfare 2 came out. Don't like it, don't play it, don't like it, don't watch it, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So if you guys see someone asking, be sure to tell them that, because you don't want me to tell them, because it's probably not going to be a very nice answer and people are going to get mad at me for being mean. But can I say I'm just a big jerk? That's just the way I am. I'm not nice. I make no secrets about that. But the more in-depth answer is the biggest reason is this game just frustrates the ever-loving hell out of me. I mean, every time I pick up the controller and play this game, I get mad. Doesn't matter if I play with friends, get frustrated. Play by myself, get frustrated. Play with the best guns, get frustrated. Play with the worst guns, get frustrated. I mean, it was hard for me to have fun with this game. And oh my God, I've not gotten madder at a game since I played Battlefield 1942 way back when, and I attribute that to just being a dumb teenager, didn't know any better. And you know, with Modern Warfare 3, I'm just cursing out loud all over the place, screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm surprised I didn't break my TV. I came close to it. Trust me, believe me, I came close to it. Didn't break a controller either, but like I said, came close to that too. And eventually I just came to the realization, you know, what am I getting out of this? You know, I'm at the point in my YouTube channel where, you know, the extra money that Modern Warfare 3 would bring in, because trust me, I'd be making more money posting Modern Warfare 3 than I would, you know, anything else that I'm doing by far. I'd probably be doubling my Black Ops videos, which are my most viewed videos at the moment, and you know, on top of that, it would have brought in more subscribers, more viewers, you know, exponential, rich get richer, poor get poor, you know, that same sort of ideal applies here perfectly. But you know, I'm at the point, I don't really need that extra money, and it's like I ask myself this, like, is it worth making more money at the expense of getting mad every day? And the answer to that was no. And you may be saying, and I know this is going to come up too, is, you know, it's just a game. Why are you getting mad at it? Don't take it so seriously. And, you know, in my case, taking it a little bit more seriously than the average bear is what makes me better than the average bear. And, you know, when I make these videos on YouTube, it's, you know, I don't want to be that guy who's posting videos of himself going like 20 and 10 as his hand-picked gameplay. I know I just don't do that. And plus, I like to be good at games, you know? It's what I do. I'm good at, you know, anytime I post like a new game, You know, other than Saints Row, I admittedly is completely for fun. I completely dig around in that game. That's different thing. But most games, you know, people will comment, it's like, wow, how are you so good at every game? xCal's so good at all the games. Everything he touches, he's so good. Why can't I do that? And part of the reason why that is because I take games a little bit more seriously than others. And you know, a perfect example of this is I fucked up on some Devil May Cry 4 videos where I forgot to edit out me messing up. Like, I just get hit once, and I get mad, and I restart the whole thing over, and I actually did this in like 2 or 3 videos, and I think I fucked up the editing so bad I ended up doing like 3 or 4 retakes in one video. And I mean, that should just give you an idea. I do take it more seriously. It's part of what makes me, you know, a good player, and I do like to be a good player at whatever I play, really try to be the best I can be. And I cannot be good at a game if I'm just, you know, dicking around on it. Unfortunately, I do not have the capacity to pull something like that off. I wish I could, because it probably would make my videos, it'd probably make my videos more enjoyable to a broader audience, but it's not who I am, so I gotta play with what I'm dealt with, you know. But anyway, the game just frustrates the hell out of me, and you know, this game lacks a certain fun factor too that the other titles have. And like I said, like, play with good guns, get mad, play with bad guns, get mad. And I don't like any of the maps. I don't really like any of the guns. You know, none of the guns are really fun to use. I mean, I like using the striker, but striker's overpowered. Can't use that too much. People get mad. Blah blah blah. Even though, you know, PP, what is it, dildo gun with rapid fire is a pretty good shotgun in of its own right, and it has a better effective range. But I don't know. Can't please everyone, I guess. This game just isn't fun, you know. It lacks the fun factor of like Black Ops, you know, just run around on Summit with dual HS-10s, Olympia, dual Scorpions. Mood suits me, Commando, AK-47. I just have more fun playing Black Ops. This game just not too fun, wasn't worth the frustration. And the biggest problem, and I still haven't decided if I want to do this, like post my last session in its entirety. I'm not gonna commentate over an hour and a half straight gameplay. It's not gonna work like that, unfortunately, for you guys. But the big thing that made me mad was just teammates. In this game, when your team is down, there is so much crap available to the enemy once they start feeding off of the kills, that once you're down, you're going to stay down no matter what, you know? I mean, there's support kill streaks, which you can't stop anyone from getting. Guy goes 20 and 18, he's going to get his EMP. Doesn't matter, you know, if he starts 10 and 10 or 0 and 18 or whatever, he's going to get that EMP. And I need more gameplay. Hold on. It's going to be a long one, boys. Okay, I'm back, and let me interrupt myself on the kill streak talk here. Look at that scoreboard. Pause on that scoreboard and let that sink in for a moment. My second place went 8 and 22. 8 and 22, and he got second place. Had I not been there, that would have been first place. That is insane. Absolutely insane. And like, had I, let's say for instance, I had never brought up the scoreboard, completely blacked that out, and completely blacked out the tag counter at the bottom left. If I had blacked those two things out and just showed you my perspective, you probably would have thought that it was a one-sided cock stomping in my team's favor, and we would have won by like 30 tickets, 30 tags, whatever. By the way, that is not strictly a Battlefield 3 reference. That is a Battlefield in general. Battlefield 3 is not the only Battlefield game in existence. There's before that, so not just strictly a Battlefield 3 reference when I say tickets, okay? Just keep that in mind. Little pet peeve of mine. I don't like Battlefield 3 that much, what can I say? But anyway, you know, looking back at that gameplay, I could not have played that any better. I mean, it could have been a little better had I, you know, had better aim here and there, made better decisions, you know, reacted a little bit quicker, but I don't play perfectly. I wish I could. Probably wouldn't be having this conversation, but it's what makes us human. We're all prone to mistakes, so, you know, mistakes here and there. But for the most part, I mean, it's as good as it gets. Lots of kills, not a lot of deaths. Got a Moab. Moabs are always good. Moabs are what make money, man. What can I say? Played the hell out of the objective. Got Moab and played the objective. Crazy. I mean, it's got everything you want. And we still barely won because the collective skill level of both the teams were so close. You know, that's why it was so close. You know, for instance, it would be like a 4th seed team going up against the 5th seed team, and, you know, it should be a rather competitive matchup given, you know, those kind of numbers. And that's really the main source of my frustration when it comes to playing Call of Duty. And this is Call of Duty in general as a whole, not just Modern Warfare 3. It's a lot worse in Modern Warfare 3. And when that skill gap between the two teams is big, and oh god, and like I said, in Modern Warfare 3, it is the worst it's ever been out of any Call of Duty that's ever been released. If you're on a bad team in Modern Warfare 3, you are going to feel it, and you're going to feel it hard. You know, it's like the Thunder or the Heat going up against the Bobcats. What do you think is going to happen? No one's going to make that any better. I wish I was that good. Unfortunately, I'm not. Don't play Call of Duty that much to be that good. And I've actually been in a situation like that recently. You can see it for yourself. It's a recent game on the Black Ops, and the chat invites creep the recent games. I mean, you'll see it for yourself. I mean, I played horribly. Was on a bad team. Was on playing against a team that knew what they were doing. They got a Blackbird. Were able to build kill streaks off of that. You know, chopper gunner dogs, keeping UAV up in the air. You know, Call of Duty 101. You put a team down and you keep them down with kill streaks. That's how it works. That's the goal in any Call of Duty match. And I was in one of those games. Fortunately, had the rage quit. You know, when the skill gap is that big, there really is no point in staying. I've got nothing to prove to anyone. Even though I'm against rage quitting, but if you're in a situation like that, you know, staying is not going to benefit anyone, especially for someone like me. You know, I get mad. I get worked up pretty easily. Very stubborn, very competitive. It's just in my best interest to get out of a game like that. Not proud to admit it, but, you know, I'm not as invincible as some of my games may make me out to be. You know, we all have our horrible games, and then we all have our really, really bad games. I'm not immune to that, trust me. I've been in plenty of those situations. But for the most part, you know, the skill level is, the collective skill gap is relatively close. And this is bad for me because, like, you know, like I said, I'm a competitive guy, and like when I play a game like this, like a competitive multiplayer or anything, I'm all about one-upsmanship. When someone sticks it to me, and it's in a situation that I deem, you know, it's totally doable where I can win, you know, I'll gut it out and try to win. God damn, these loud challenge noises getting me sidetracked. You know, I'm all about one-upsmanship, and when someone sticks it to me, I want to stick it to them, and I'm going to stay in the lobby until I do. Until the guy I want to stick it to quits. And whichever comes first. You know, I'm very, very, very stubborn when it comes. I'm not sure if that comes off in my videos, but what you don't see sometimes, ooh, damn, I get so worked up. Sometimes people just get your number, you know. And I don't like it when that happens. I am not going to leave. Not gonna leave some guy thinking he's better than me. It's part of what makes me better, you know. Just challenges in the face of adversity, you know, something like that. But in this game, the main source of frustration is bad teammates. And in this game, Modern Warfare 3, it's like the gap that is like doable is a lot smaller. Be a way to put it. If their team is just that, it's just, you know, a certain amount better than your team. I mean, you feel it, and the kill streaks in this game are as powerful as they have ever been. I mean, specialists my favorite. You know, Dead Silent, Sit Rep Pro, what more could you ask for? The fact that you get those two, you combine those two, is freakishly powerful in of its own right, and then you can combine it with everything else in the game. It's, my god, someone gets rolling. Good luck trying to stop them. And then, you know, you've got your support kill streaks. Can't stop anyone from getting those. And they are very powerful. God forbid if someone who's good is using support kill streaks. Have fun with that. Luckily for me, I never played against someone who was like me, who ran a 3-4 setup or a 4-5, you know, constant UAV and ballistics or UAV and counter UAV all over the place. Thankfully, I never played anyone like that because it probably would have pissed me off to no end. And then the tried and true assault package kill streaks, you know, kill streaks leading into more kill streaks. People who get lots of kills get more kills, and the people who are getting no kills can't get any kills because they keep getting killed. The poor get poorer, rich get richer. Same type of deal. And in this game, you know, on top of, I'm not a big fan of the maps. I'm not a big fan of the guns. Absolutely hate the spawn system in this game. You top it off with bad teammates. What do you want, cat? Stop scratching my chair. Just combine it all, throw it all into the pot, and you've got a recipe for disaster. You combine that with the stubborn person that I am. I mean, it's really no surprise that I stopped playing. I weighed the pros and cons, and it just was not worth it for me to play Modern Warfare 3. Simple as that. It was too frustrating for me, and I wasn't getting enough out of it to justify that frustration, and that's why I am, 6 months sober of Modern Warfare 3, and I'm not going to play it ever again. Even if Black Ops 2 turns out to be ass, and, you know, like the common trend is to the current Call of Duty game is ass, and the previous Call of Duty is the best. No, that's not going to happen with me. If Black Ops 2 turns out to be shit, I'll just play Black Ops 1. Or maybe I just won't play Call of Duty at all. Who knows? It's all speculation at this point. But I can guarantee you I will never play Modern Warfare 3 again. I thought about it. It's crossed my mind plenty of times, but it's just not going to happen. So if you're here in the hopes that Modern Warfare 3 will make a return, you can go ahead and show yourself the door because it's not going to happen. And that's why I quit Modern Warfare 3. Just too frustrating. Didn't like it. Didn't play it. Though I will keep my gameplay. I am going to post... I think I may decide to, like, you know, put together all the MOABs I ever got and post it all in one big giant video, just because I remember I deleted all of my Modern Warfare 2 gameplays when I quit that game, and I ended up regretting it because I had some really, really good shit that I regret deleting. It was a bad decision, so I won't delete the gameplay that I have. I'll hold on to it for a little while longer. So if I do post Modern Warfare 3, it's because it's a gameplay I already had. It won't be brand new. It'll all be old. Not that it really matters. People never get better at Call of Duty anyway, so whatever. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, peace soup.